Hi, welcome back to Jennifer's Lair. Today I'm going to talk to you about the one of the DNA tests I took. It's called 23andMe. And this is kind of like what they send you in the mail right away. And it comes with like a kit. So there was like a kit inside of here. And it tells you, it says, learn what your DNA says about you. And first you have to register your kit, and then you spit, and then you discover it. It takes, I think it says, after we analyze your sample, we will send you an email to let you know your reports are ready in your online account. Log in and start discovering what your DNA says about you. It may take a while for it. I think it said it took like 2 weeks or something like that before you can get your results back. And what you do is you download an app on your, I have one on my phone, so it's pretty cool. And it tells you like what's in the kit, and it tells you, you know, warnings and precautions or whatever, because there is like a little bit of like, I think it's water or something to probably preserve your you know, your deposit, your spit deposit. I'll just call it that. It just kind of preserves it for when they go in and try to test it to see what you are or whatever. And so this is the back of the kit and what it looks like. Well, of course there'll be a kit inside, but I sent mine in already. So, and then they give you directions. No food or drink for 30 minutes. You can't even brush your teeth. You have to like not drink or eat anything 30 minutes before you start to spit into the funnel that they give you. They give you like directions here, and there's a picture of the funnel. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's like a little funnel they give you. And then after you're done spitting up to the certain line that they give you, then you close the funnel lid, which has like this water, I don't know, there's something clear, and I think it's to preserve your sample with. That's the word I was looking for, is sample. It actually helps with the, you know, preserve the sample. And then after that, and then you put it in your bag, and then you seal the bag up when you're ready. And you have to register your kit first online, because we all have our own little number thing. And then you can go online, which I'm sure you're not going to be able to see this at all, but I have a 23andMe app on my cell phone. And I'm just going to click on it, and it'll say 23andMe, which it's not sharing. But once you get in there, then it shows like this little circle thing, and it has your initials in it, which mine is JS. And then it says and then it'll tell you like when you get your results back, of course, it will tell you like, it'll say 56%. Your DNA suggests you are 55.7. British and Irish with ancestry from 5 other populations, and they basically went up to 56%. So I'm 56% British and Irish. Let's see, where is my, I'm trying to show you or tell you like what I am. I'm going to click on this. Hopefully it'll give me what I'm looking for. Oh, here we are. Okay, so it doesn't give me the percentages right now. What the heck? I have to go back. Let me just see here. Here we are. Here we are. This is what I'm looking for. It'll say your name, and then it'll say 100% by it. This is what makes up you know. For the first thing, it says I'm Northwestern European, 94.9%. It's got me at European, for the whole European thing, it's got me at 99.9%. British and Irish, Ireland and United Kingdom, 55.7%. So that makes up most of me. French and German, and from Germany, 17.2%. Scandinavian is 3.6%. Broadly Northwestern European, 18.3%. Eastern European, which is Poland, 1.4%. Southern European is 0.7%. Spanish and Portuguese is 0.4%. Broadly Southern European is 0.3%. And broadly European is 2.9%. East and Asian and Native American is 0.1%, and Northern Asian and Native American 0.1%, Native American 0.1%. So that's what makes me up of me. And it actually has, like, you know, it shows like the United States and then Canada and, you know, all this down here. It also shows like on the map, like colors in the areas where they strongly think that you're from. So that's kind of cool to see, like, where you actually came from. And they also have, it says explore your ancestry in detail, and they've got all these little things, and you can go and you can click on them and it'll tell you things about your like, it'll tell you things about British and Irish and French and German and East European, whatever you get. They'll have like all of these little things you can click on, and it tells like information about each one. So like if I click on British and Irish, for example, it'll come up and it'll say, Jennifer, your DNA suggests that 55.7% of your ancestry is British and Irish. And it'll tell you like history and facts about it. Like, in the last 200 years, your ancestors may have lived in the following locations. And it shows me where they've lived. Now, Dublin is like Dublin is highly, you know, it's one of those that's like really blue. And it says stronger and weaker. And Ireland is one of the stronger ones. That's on my list, and the United Kingdom is, and Dublin. And then like as you go weaker, there's other places that are just weaker and stuff. So it's kind of cool. And then Ireland has 26 administrative regions, and we found that the strongest evidence of your ancestry in the following 10 regions. So there's like 10 regions that I'm like, you know, could be, you know. And so I think this is really neat. And I'm wondering, how do you guys feel about, have you guys tried it? Would you guys recommend it? Would you try it? How do you feel about it? Like, knowing what makes you you? Does it make you feel good about yourself? Does it make you feel bad? I will share my feelings on this. I was really shocked and surprised, to tell you the truth, that like a lot of me is British and Irish, because I was told otherwise by someone. And I'm kind of glad that I did this, because it makes me feel good, because I know where I came from. And I'm very and I believe in my heart I already knew about it. So my battery's flashing at me and I hate that. But I knew who I was and where I came from, because it was in my heart. See, I just started doing this pagan thing, and well, when you read about it, you can take different paths, you can go different ways. And one of my paths was the fact that that I was like leaning towards the Celtic ways. And so I was very excited about that, because I was like, oh, Ireland, you know, and I feel in my heart that I'm more at home there than anywhere else. Like, that's the way that I felt. Like, when you read and you're pagan or whatever, there's different ways to go. And I'm like not full on pagan. I'm just like kind of like over here. I'm like, I was raised Lutheran, so I'm over here, and then I'm over here, and I'm kind of adding things together and doing my own thing. It's not like, you know, I'm full out whatever, but it made me feel good that hi again, sorry my battery died. We were talking about the 23andMe, which is right here, which is really cool. We were talking about the feelings on it. My feeling was I was very proud about it, and I was glad that I did it, because I found out, you know, like what I'm made up of, because like I thought that I was like more French, or, you know, I have family members that are Bohemian and things like that, so I thought automatically that was going to show up on the list. And I was going to have high, strongly, you know, made up mostly of, you know, French, mostly because of my hair and my, you know, just my complexion or whatever alone, and my light eyes. I thought, well, I'm going to be French for sure. And, you know, French didn't really surprise me, but some of my results were quite shocking. Like the Irish and British, I never would have thought in a million years that I was that much Irish and British. But anyways, I was showing you guys on my phone, because you go in on the app, you know, can sign in on the app. I was showing you like where it was stronger, where I was from was stronger and weaker. For the British and Irish, it was the United Kingdom. Dublin was one of the ones that was shaded in the most. It was really dark for me, so I mean, that's kind of cool that they can give you so much information on here. And if your parents do it too, you can link yours to your parents and find out even more information, which I would love to see if my dad will do it, because my dad, I believe that the British and Irish came from his side somewhere. Somewhere down the line, I really believe that it came from his side of the family. And the Scandinavian, I believe that came from my grandparents on my mother's side. Since I didn't really know my mother very much, that'll be like a whole nother video, a whole nother story, but I didn't really know her much for very long either. So I really didn't know what she was made up of either. We really never got a chance to talk about that, so... but she's passed on now, so she died in '07 from cancer. But I can get into the whole relationship with me and her at on another video. But it's quite a cool situation, like as far as like knowing all this stuff, and they have so much information and everything on, and they can give you so much background on your DNA. I mean, they have Neanderthal ancestry too, so they can tell you how much of a, you know, of an Neanderthal you are, how much you've got in for percentages. And they have a maternal one, and you know, and then they also have things where you can, what's your DNA story. And what they do is they will print out a book for you or whatever. And I don't remember how much it costs. Let me see if I can find out how much. The hardcover for the book for your results, like if you decide to do the results, is $39.99 plus shipping and taxes, so whatever that would be. But I don't think that's really terribly too much. I think that's pretty cool. And I would love to get a book done, because I think it's kind of neat. So and you can link your account to other people across the United States, across everywhere, and it'll give you names and stuff like that of who you're strongly suited up with as far as DNA is concerned. So that's kind of cool, and you can kind of see your family. Actually, I found one of my family members actually on mine, linked to mine, so it's like, yep, and it was on my mother's side. So their name came up on my list, so that's pretty cool. And well, unfortunately now I believe it's the same one, but unfortunately he has passed on. So That's the sad thing, but it was kind of cool. He must have did it like before he passed away or something. So that's pretty neat. That I was, I'm trying to look up one other thing, and I'm thinking it's this. No, it's not. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to look up something to... Okay, also, if you click on the, like, British, where your percentages are in Irish, well, I mean, whatever yours would be. It's basically says, for mine, it says descended from Celtic, Saxon, and Viking ancestors. The people of the Great Britain and Ireland have left their genetic fingerprints around the world. We predict you had ancestors in Ireland and United Kingdom within the last 200 years. So that's kind of cool right there, and it'll tell you for all your percentages, like, what ancestors they were and things like that. And I'm trying to figure out, oh, here we are. I figured it out. Now if I could just get it to work. Oh, here we go. When there's a page that says your ancestry timeline. How many generations ago was your most recent ancestor for each population? And for the British and Irish, it was your most likely had a parent or grandparent who was 100% British and Irish. This person was likely born between 1920 and 1950. So I'm hoping my dad, since my mom passed away and I cannot get her, unfortunately I can't get her DNA thing, I would love to find out my dad's. I would love it. If you're watching, Dad, I would love for you to do it. I wonder if the British and Irish came from his side of the family. Because I feel like it might have. Because my grandma, if I really looked at her, it made you wonder. It just makes you wonder. Because she had lighter color hair at the end of her life, where it was like a little bit of reddish blonde or whatever. And she had the lighter color eyes, and it was just looking at her, I was just thinking, I could see a lot of like Irish in her for some weird reason. So I'm really wondering if it was her part of the family that actually, that contributed that part to me. So I really want to know. So Dad, if you're watching this, please do it, because I would really like to see the results, and we can match ours together, and then we can find other family members that are like us or whatever, and we might have them all over the world. I mean, I believe that we are all connected in some way, shape, or form anyways. I mean, all around the world. And like I was saying before, when my battery was flashing and dying on me, this whole thing was led to me because like I said, I was reading some stuff on paganism, and I was reading all my books, and it basically tells you there's different paths for you to take. And so when you can look this stuff up or whatever, and there's different types of paths, there's different types of paganisms and things that you can practice. And mine just kept leading me back to the Celtic part. And I was just like, I'm wondering if I'm even from Ireland. I wonder if, I'm wondering, in my mind and in my heart, I'm feeling like I am. But I wasn't sure, I just was not sure. It wasn't clear because I didn't know. And that was one of the reasons for taking this test, to see if I had originated from Ireland, because I just felt like in my heart that I was a little bit at home when I took the steps to my path. I just felt that nothing else was really like that black and white for me to cling to, as far as the paths to take and things. And so that's what started all of this. It started just the curiosity of it all. And so I really wanted to know, and sure enough, like, it surprised me, don't get me wrong, like, my heart was saying it was true from the very beginning of my, journey here, but I really didn't know any better until I started, taking that test, and I got it back, and I was like, whoa. So I couldn't be happier, and I'm very proud of, like, where I came from. It made me feel very proud of myself, and that, it makes me feel like I'm on the right path and I chose the right thing for me. And it might not be for everyone, but, like, this is the path that I've chose for myself, and that's why I feel at home, and in my heart I just felt like it was right. And that's what they always say, like, go with your heart. When it comes to this type of stuff, go with your heart. And so, that's what I've been doing. And my heart has not led me wrong. So that's amazing to me. It's like, because I kept looking at stuff and I was like, wait a minute, like, this makes sense to me, and this doesn't really, I don't really feel this way about it. I'm not feeling this, but I'm feeling this. And so it just made sense. Everything just kind of like was a puzzle piece was missing, and then as soon as I found my results, the puzzle piece was just fell right into place. Like, I knew it. So it was awesome and amazing, and I feel really good about doing the test. And if you guys do it, let me know how you feel about yourself. Did it change the way you felt about yourself, or did it not? How did you feel when you got the results? Were you shocked at anything? Did you think that you were something else? Just leave your stuff in the comments below. I would love to hear how you felt when you got your results back. Now, like I said, this one here is just for the 23andMe. I don't know about any of the other ones that you take. So, like the Ancestry.com, I don't know much about that one. So read your directions in your kits. Make sure that you follow your directions for your kits, because I don't know all the kits, and I've never taken every single one of them. I've only taken the 23andMe, so, which I really like. They made it easy and simple. They give you so much information and things that it's pretty cool. I'm just very happy and excited and proud, and I feel way better. Like, I feel like, okay, I know me, I know what makes up me now. So I'm very proud of where I come from. So it's kind of neat. And, it's really cool. And and you can find out, like, your future relatives or relatives that you've had on the site. So, and that's pretty cool all in itself. So, I mean, I can't stress this enough. If you guys can do the kit, do it, because you won't be sorry. This kit is amazing, and it will give you closure in whatever you need to know about yourself, because it's just a really neat thing to do. And I appreciate it. And like I said, it's shocked me and made me feel pretty good. So, about being me. So I'm so happy that I could share this with you and the results of my test, and I hope that you guys do one too. And don't forget to share your results with us. I think people would be interested in hearing, like, things. So don't be shy and leave your stuff down below. Leave your comments below. Are you going to ever take the test? How do you feel about taking the test? Are you, how did it make you feel when you got your results? Make sure you answer those questions in the comments below. And hopefully you guys are all having a lovely day. And stay tuned to my channel for some more spooky Halloween stuff. It's coming up here right around the corner. So I'm going to hopefully have some more hauls for you, ghost stories, things like that. Fun little, maybe some fun facts about Halloween. Maybe I'll do like 50 fun facts, or, something along those lines. I want to go to a cemetery sometime here in the near future, and just walk around the cemetery and talk with you guys and stuff. Maybe do some kind of confessional type of thing. There's so much more gonna be coming to the channel, so please stay tuned, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely day, night, wherever you are. And don't forget to check out the Gothic Inspiration. It's for darkly inclined people, so if you feel like you like the darkly inclined things, please join us on the page on Facebook. And I guess I will just talk to you guys all later. Take care and stay spooky, and I will see you next time. And thank you for joining me on Jennifer's Lair. Bye.